two, 1, 2, 3.
Woo! Come on. Yeah. We gonna do it like this. Ride with me. Yeah. Ride with me. I'm feeling good today, I'm good today. So turn it up and let the music play. Sun's out, not a single rain cloud in the sky. And Mrs. Green got a smile on her face. Okay, check. I'm feeling blessed. I got some bills, but got no stress. I ain't gon' stress. The cards was dealt, he holds the debt. Knowing that, tell me why I'm gon' fret. Switch it up, yo, como estas, muchacho, vámonos. Like the grill, everybody down for dominoes. Ha. Yeah, we having a good time. Everybody in the hood and it's good vibes. Good vibes every time we meet up. No one beefing, so we throw the peace up. Throw your peace up, celebrate your seed into the kingdom of heaven, cause we gon' dance the streets. Come on.
Woke up this morning and I think I'm gonna change the world. I'm looking back on how I thought things would stay the same. I know it's gonna be, yes I know it's gonna be a good day. I got sunshine on me, not worry about those rainy days. He will supply my needs, that's why I fully trust in him. I'll never go a day without you by my side, by my side. Woke me up this morning, sent me on my way, chilling with my neighbors. Man, it's a new day. Yeah. Somebody move from the table, let me get a seat. Everybody's on, let's move our feet. I'm just trying to tell you what it is. Woke up this morning, yeah. I'm gonna change the world. I'm looking back on how I thought things would stay the same. I know it's gonna be, yes I know it's gonna be a good day.
Yeah, we having a good time. Everybody in the hood and it's good vibes.
Yeah, we having a good time. Everybody in the hood know it's good vibes.
Yeah, we having a good time. Everybody in the hood and it's good vibes.
Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Woke up this morning and I think I'm gonna change the world. I'm looking back on how I thought things would stay the same. I know it's gonna be, yes I know it's gonna be a good day. No, yeah, it's gonna be a good day. Ooh.
Ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Woo! Come on.
Yeah.
We gonna do it like this. Ride with me. Yeah. Ride with me. I'm feeling good today, I'm good today. So turn it up and let the music play. Sun's out, not a single rain cloud in the sky. And Mrs. Green got a smile on her face. Okay, check. I'm feeling blessed. I got some bills, but got no stress. I ain't gon' stress. The cards was dealt, he holds the debt. Knowing that, tell me why I'm gon' fret. Switch it up, yo, como estas, muchacho, vámonos. Like the grill, everybody down for dominoes. Ha. Yeah, we having a good time. Everybody in the hood and it's good vibes. Good vibes every time we meet up. No one beefing, so we throw the peace up. Throw your peace up, celebrate your seed into the kingdom of heaven, cause we gon' dance the streets. Come on.
Woke up this morning and good afternoon, everybody. Hope you are doing well. It is the 3rd day of March, year of our Lord 2026. It is 9 minutes to 6 o'clock. We apologize for the late start. Today we're going to blame one Carlo Ramsey for our late start. We were in place ready to go. Our guest was here from 4:10, and Carlo got in extremely late. And because we're a team, we believe in one band, one sound. We decided to wait on Carlo, and we had our guests waiting. But that's how we do. We try to stay together as a team. So glad to have you logged in. Hope you had a great week thus far. We had an amazing time last week with our with our guests. I spoke to one of our regular listeners, gentlemen. Her name is Mrs. Johnson. That's what Miss Johnson. That's who Carlo refers to her as. She says she has blocked all of us. She don't want to hear from us anymore because we didn't take any of her calls last week. So she called the show 7 times and we did not take a call. And she called Tito out. She said she cussed out Tito. Well, she didn't cuss him out. She fussed him out. Is that correct, Tito?
I walked the floor. I walked the floor last week.
Right. No, your mic ain't off. You're listening on the headphones. Okay, not off. Yeah, okay, sorry. I apologize. Yeah.
I walked the floor last week.
So yeah, she's very upset.
What you do, Tito?
I walked the floor.
Yeah, because Tito was yellow.
Miss Johnson is
He was yellow or black,
He was
and then
black.
he turned red.
He was black.
He was black, and then he turned red.
He's never yellow.
Well, you know what Tito could say it again.
Or Sean Mike Loud.
Depending on what happens.
And now we got a new color today because before he was black, then he got red.
Changed his name from Hulk
At one point he was yellow.
Denczil.
But hey,
Sean Mike extremely loud.
Sean is too loud.
Yeah.
Maybe it's too loud inside your monitor. I don't even know which one Sean is.
Mike is not loud.
You shout. Stop shouting that.
I'm not shouting.
He knows how to project his
now.
voice
I am
in the mic.
projecting.
Stop projecting.
Tito
You're not
will
singing.
be Superman again today.
Anyway,
No,
let him.
Kobe Bryant.
Tito, you shuffling again today?
I know.
So,
We can see how blue goes.
so anyway,
Let's see
someone
if I can walk the
please,
floor again.
Someone please, I need somebody to personally who is personal friends with Miss Johnson. Please call her. She said she's not listening to the show no more. She ain't calling no more. She blocking all of our numbers.
Oh, she not my number to block.
She might have got it just so she block you.
I still ain't sure who Miss Johnson is.
You better stop. See, that's why you was never in. But anyway, please share the link. Let folks know you're on. If you're watching on any of our social media platforms, that's Glow 93.9. You can also go on, that's on Facebook. You can go to Bishop Denczil Roll on Facebook. I think if you are a friend of Kenyatta, you can get there too. The shop doesn't like to share the jerk store don't like to share us.
The jerk store.
Whatever the shop name.
You gotta stop. We're just getting your food on Saturday. You ain't with the store name. So y'all can show off. You getting like Sean.
The sport don't share the link then. No problem.
I do share the link. I share it via WhatsApp.
Anyway, please help us by sharing the link. I'll get the word out. We have a very, very, very dear friend, a member of the Barbershop, and I want to say, I don't know what sound it is. That always sounds like a donkey. That's like a horse or a donkey.
Sean, what are you doing?
That's my interpretation of a lion's roar.
No. But what I want to say is,
Sound like a hyena, boy.
for a little while,
sound constipated, bro.
welcome
What's
Julian.
going on,
Good to see you, Julian. Good to see you, Greg. Greg White. I never saw Greg on before. Welcome, Greg.
Greg is right there in the back.
Okay, you don't say nothing.
Back
Glad to see
line.
you, Greg.
He's the back line tenor.
So let me just say this, that we had our guest today to be a re-nigger. He was in the classification of re-niggers.
It's powerful.
Because we were
I
told,
wonder why.
we were told several times that, and let me just put for context for those who listening, this is not some stranger to the barbershop. He's a member of the barbershop community.
A member of the community, a faithful,
Y'all give me thinking.
upstanding.
His children, his boys, 3 sons. It was 3.
That's something, mate.
And I'm here watching different, but I don't watch them other sites because only one real talk show there in the world. That's this one right here. But I was glancing through Facebook and I singing, but that's a member of the barbershop community, and he's on this show. Then I saw him on another show. Then I see him on another show.
He was just showing off.
And I saying to myself, but he is one of us though. This is our guy. We was sitting up in the barbershop for years together, decades together. Y'all raised the man children.
You think he had us for life?
I think
he had us for chalk. You think
that's
he had
how
us
I
for
Whoa,
chalk?
time out. Sorry, please. I can't do this. Sean Mike is extremely loud. His mic is extremely loud. So
What?
So could you turn down his mic so when he projects his voice, he don't bass nobody at drum? His mic extremely loud.
You realize that you're the only one complaining about
Yes,
my
because
mic.
everybody's scared to say something to you.
I think you are out for me today.
I ain't out for you today, man.
Okay.
There we go.
I tried to adjust.
Now project your voice again to me, huh?
It's good to be here today.
There you go. Thanks very much, man. All the show didn't really make much sense, man.
Listen.
So let me say this. So we had
That's fine. I ain't running from that.
we had this particular guest to be a re-nigger. And
You all let him to be a redneck.
no, a re-nigger. You got to say it properly. Don't put it together. Re.
But listen to his choice
Nigga.
voice, though. He said hot.
I see. But I believe Sean for this though. Sean is a bad communicator. You know what?
No,
First
no,
of all, where's the button for clap? Where's the button for the clap?
I just don't remember.
Press the clap button.
But let me
Before you say that, press the clap button. That's it. This is the first guest that Sean has promised us to come to, and eventually he came. Because Sean announced with 8 guests, and Blue is the first one. You take a little long because you're supposed to have been here a long time. But let me let Denczil finish this.
I know I'm finished intro because I was
Yeah.
in my community where I live, which is the same community near where Mr. Johnson lives, and I ran into him. Of course,
He's running in his flamboyant colors.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And
He's-
his Speedos, Tito?
You know
And
me
his
well.
you know,
running the Speedos?
Mr.
What they
Johnson.
say? I ain't never scared.
You know, Mr. Johnson don't have not one pair of long sweats.
No, they get in the way. They do heavy.
He don't own that one pair of long sweats.
They
So
do
he was
heavy.
jogging. I stopped on side of the road and I pull on side of the road. We talked for the longest. And he said, I promise Kenyatta and I promise you I coming on your show. I said, no problem. And then I watch on TV. He on somebody else's show.
No, but all right, let me let you finish. Go ahead.
Anyway, that being said, I mean, before anybody else jump in, if y'all want to jump in, before I open the mic.
Go ahead. But first, let me just. Let me introduce you first. Even call your name.
With us now,
Call them blast me up and introduce me. Welcome to the barbershop.
welcome to the barbershop. We have with
I
us
heard about you.
the lion of Freetown. That's what I was told. He's the lion. I drive past his office every morning,
Sean,
dropping my children to school.
That don't even sound like an animal.
That's a horse or a donkey or something, a mule. I don't know what the devil he did over there.
We get it right for that show.
The lion of Freetown,
Lion,
Mr.
the voice,
We just getting with Blue, Mr. Blue
the
Johnson.
color of Freetown. What color it is? Blue. Royal or navy?
All blue. What you mean? Anything blue.
Blue, glad to have you, my brother.
Thank you, Denczil. Listen, let me first say, Sean should have told you all everything.
See,
This is what I said.
what did you say to me?
I said, Sean, of course I will
Who
be.
is Sean? The wider community don't know who is Sean.
Everybody know you Sean. Kenyatta. Sorry, Kenyatta. All right.
That's NPR.
I said, I said to Kenyatta. So that's what they called you on the show, Kenyatta.
No, only NPR.
You go by the government name.
We can make it more personal. You could
NPR.
say, you said to your
Today,
barber.
I said to my Bible,
He me a barber today.
right? Kenyatta, also known as Sean.
Right.
I said, listen. I said, I would love to come on your show. However, because I'm a man of my word, I've already spoken to a number of people who came to me before. And if you notice, I never went on one show twice. So these were people what I'd already promised to go on. So I had to take care of these things first. I didn't go too much into the detail, but I told him I would be there. And now I am here. But if you were watching everything, Denczil, you would not see, but I've been on this show twice. I've been on this show twice before coming to you guys. And there are other shows I have not been on because or had asked me to come on, and I would go after you guys because you guys came right in line. See, I try to do things with respect, decency, and in order, and that's why I'm here now.
We wanted to jump the line like Rick Fox.
Well, I know a guy lined up. Go ahead. You ain't get
What niggas you now? You come out swinging today. Last week,
Jump the line.
I never see nobody coming here with more lotion than you in my life.
Yeah, you punk out last week.
Jurgens Ian had nothing on you last week. You lotion and lotion and lotion till you couldn't lotion no more. Now all of a sudden you want to show that.
Well, if you all saw that lotion last week, what I can do today?
No, but listen, on Real Talk, you talk about that. And I don't mind talking about any issue with you guys. Anything that is relevant and current in the Bahamas, especially when it comes to politics. Ask me the question. If I want to answer or I can answer, I will. One thing I do not do is dance around questions. You're going to get it direct or you're going to get nothing. Because if you get nothing, that means I don't have that answer.
So the first question I want to
Sure.
ask
Oh boy,
Sure.
wow, we already? We in it? Just jumping in it?
Yeah.
All right, go for it then. Let's go.
you
I get my big boy shot.
honestly believe this country ready to vote you in as an independent candidate in Freetown. You think you could win Freetown?
Let me
honestly,
let me
you
ask.
just
But
can
this
get-
could be this
you
not
may be
going to
able to
be
get your money back.
this not going to be a direct yes or no answer. Let me answer it this way. I would encourage any one of you guys after this show, whether it be tomorrow, day after tomorrow, whenever, drive through anywhere of Freetown, anywhere, and ask the people, do a survey, and you ask anyone randomly, what do you think of Blue? Are you guys going to vote for Blue? Do you like Blue? And let the people answer. See, all of this talk about, if no independent won before and this, this may sound arrogant, and if it is, hey, so be it. None of them was Andrew Blue Johnson.
Wait, hold on, wait. So in the same area, most of the same area, but a different constituency name, but majority of the same area, if I'm not mistaken, Independent did win. And
in 90, not 97, 97?
You saw he went or he crossed the floor.
Not 97.
He walk off.
Pierre the Puch had been in that area. Pierre the Puch had been in that area.
Okay.
But it was in St. Margaret.
It wasn't Freetown.
it was in Freetown, but it was St. Margaret.
It was not.
Washington, see?
It was not in 97.
No, it wasn't
It
97.
was in 2002.
2002.
Talk about that in the
There you go.
1997 election. I was very, very important in getting Pierre de Puch elected because that was the very first time the prime minister at that time and the leader of the FNM, Hubert Ingram, decided that he would cut up the boundaries and he put all the Camp Roads and James Road and all of the inner city part of the other constituency at that border. I can't remember which constituency it was.
Was St. Margaret? Eh?
No, it wasn't St. Margaret. But he slapped that all into Shirley. Now, why he did it, I'm not going to get into that because I heard some things, but that's that.
No, but that's surprising though. So, knowing you from the barbershop, I don't know much of you, but you has that information right there that's new to me. I didn't know that you was fully engaged in politics.
Not only that, after that election, I became the chairman of the Shirley constituency for Pierre de Puch.
I didn't know that.
And,
Any of y'all know that?
No.
I was the chairman.
My first
So
question,
I'm
my first
not-
question to him was going to be before Tito jumped to like the middle question. I was going to ask him how you get in politics.
Yeah, but see,
That was
but-
my question, but he didn't jump
See,
there. Now.
Pierre de Puch's sister, his big sister, who's a mother to me. Her name is Eileen Karen. She is the publisher, editor, and,
Right.
of the Tribune Limited.
Right.
She's a very dear friend of mine. And when Ingram cut the boundaries in 97, because, at that time I was already at 100 jams for about 3-4 years. And we already developed a very close relationship. So she realized and knew that I was living in that area.
What you doing in jams?
Jams?
Yeah.
Man, I started in jams rolling in 94. I started rolling up wire. I had
Okay.
that. Don't forget now of my story. I'm a fellow come from the streets back in 92, 93. Didn't have any employment until I just told a story on another show where Kentucky back in late 93, early 94 had a special one piece of chicken, fry, a drink, and a bun, $2.35. I couldn't find that. They got $2.35. That was my come to Jesus moment.
Right.
And so I decided, brother, you walk in the streets, you was already arrested, had a case pending at the time because I got arrested in 1990. What are you doing here? You cannot find money to buy $2.35 to go buy my mommy. She going to cook me some white rice, some corned beef, because I was still living at home,
Right.
and some corn. And that's when I said to myself, you know what? You gotta make a change for your life. And I never looked back. All right, and that's when 100 jams just came around. I got the license in 92. 93. First privately owned radio station. And the people who were responsible, Eric D. and the rest of them at the time, who decided to build 100 jams, got a lot of DJs off the streets, so to speak. Terrible T, the Mighty Pencil, Dion the Butcher, all of those guys. Yvonne Bartleys, Philip Sands, we call, God bless his soul, a cousin of mine, Yvonne Bartleys. And so Philip, because he's a family friend and cousin, he said, man, Blue, come go with me. And I went to work with him one day, and I knew a couple of the fellas, and the ones I didn't know, we got a relationship. So every time we would have something, I would go. They would have live remotes and what have you. And I just started helping. I just started rolling up the wire, doing stuff until I get to know the general manager at the time, Steve Hoy. God bless his soul as well. And maybe 5 months into me just doing that, Steve say, Blue, hey man, Eric, why don't you just come work for us? So I wasn't traditionally hired. And that's how I started. I was in the engineering department.
Right.
Of course, all I did was roll up wire, be with the remote stuff in the car, and one thing led to the next. When you look at it a month later, 6 to 8 months later, I was a DJ, although 2 to 6 in the morning, everybody's sleeping.
Right.
But I looked at it as a salary.
Right.
And so they saw, the management saw that this fella really got what it takes. He's a hard worker. Anyone calling sick or can't make it, I pick in a ball of slap. Because what I had in mind, don't forget now the story, I couldn't find the $2.35 to buy a Kentucky.
Right.
So I was never turning back. And so I pick up that slack, and I started, and it was the beginning of everything. And then a year and a half into it, that's when I met officially Mrs. Garren and her husband, God bless his soul, Mr. C. And it was in the Christmas time, and it was really busy. Christmas times is it's a busy time for the radio station back then. Live remotes, all this stuff. And I was preparing. We had maybe 3 or 4 live remotes back to back. And Mrs. Garren came over from the Tribune, and her and Mr. C, her husband, and that's when Steve officially, and Blue, I wanted to introduce you to Miss Karen and Mr. Garren. And I said, hey, how you doing? Pleased to meet y'all. But I really was busy. So I didn't have the time. Nice to meet you and what have you. But I have to run. I have to do some stuff. And I left.
Mm-hmm.
Now, in hindsight, after conversations with her, years later when I'm a Santa, she told me that she saw something very different in me. Others, when they would see her and she don't know why, but they would scramble around. I treated her as a regular person, which she is. And I didn't think of it or anything. I just like, man, that's how I roll. I'm busy. You're the boss. Nice to meet you. But I got your work to do. And that was the beginning of everything.
Okay,
for me.
Mr. Johnson. Love that story. Now, like we said at the beginning, you're no stranger to any of us in this bar.
Now, Sean, I need to cut you off because I don't know what your boy on you for, but now I can't hear you at all through the mic. I can hear you, but I can't hear you through the headphones.
See, that's when you have...
Now I can hear you.
Okay, so
We
thank you, Mr. Producer.
I really wanted to get the transition from jams to his entrepreneurial thing, but okay, no problem. Go ahead.
Okay, we
I
could
thought
go
it'd be
there.
nice
No,
because we even go backward.
Let's start there.
We could go there. We could go there. Let me ask
You don't want to take my train of thought, right?
No. I don't want to take it. But
Denczil, who run the show?
Apparently, Sean,
Barbershop.
You can find it in a second. you can find out in
Go
a
ahead.
second.
and so you are no stranger to any of us in the barbershop. And I went to school with you, I think...
Teresa and Teresita.
Yeah, your twin sisters,
yeah.
Teresa and Teresita.
My mommy lost 4 kids, 2 set of twins. Me and my sister, twin sister.
And so you grew up in the Freetown community. You grew up as a Camp Road boy. And then I've seen your business grow from a small little storefront office on the corner of Bar 20 and Camp Road. And to see where it is now on the Soldier Road, such a beautiful space. It was the former property of the headquarters of Algernon Allen.
Yeah.
Right. And it's such a beautiful space, a bright light in the community of Soldier Road and Marathon. And to see that
It's a bright light, Sean?
The sign
It's a blue
on-
light.
The sign of your business, Elite
Boy,
Security
when
Firm.
And you're talking about
Good point,
Marathon, old constituency.
I think
of it.
Lisa been there, she buy plenty lotion.
That's how I operate. When I do things, I make it better. So what
like-
first thing I do?
that's like
Knock down the entire building.
So that's I'm trying to get.
And
at
I want to
something.
do that with some other
I'm
things.
trying to
That's
get
like
to
the
something.
ass lotion and
And so
lotion everybody
you
use it.
we see you in the space of as an entrepreneur, as a businessman, and not just an average businessman, but a very successful businessman.
Thank you for saying
And
that.
coming from the Freetown, the what we call the we used to call the ghettos back in the day.
Yeah.
Come on, Bishop.
Why, Sean, when that space is available, you won't go on the Blue Building and rent
Come-
that space and put it
Come
room
on,
in
come
there?
on, man. Stay focused. Stay focused.
I was focused. I
And
always
so
saw you
I
inside
want
that
to
building
ask
when
you.
that space is
I
empty.
want to ask you. We all know the story. You was trying to get the nomination for the Free National Movement. You didn't. Hold on. Let me get to space, man. Wait with me.
Go ahead.
We see you as a successful entrepreneur, doing well in your business. You now choose to go
Son, you ain't even know
into
his question.
politics, right? Why now?
Well,
You were doing so well as a businessman. We all know that in politics. It's the work is a lot, but the pay is minimum.
Sean going from here. From here to life again.
Don't
All
worry.
the way
Don't
around.
worry. Let me ask
Just
my
to get-
question.
Just to
The way I
get
wanna ask
back.
my question.
Just to get back here.
Why? Because I've seen you grow and you're doing so well.
all right.
To now, why is it now? Because in politics you go to serve. Why now?
All
Why
right.
now?
The reason, but everything in life, and this how my entire existence, everything that's happened with me, everything is timing. first God, the creator of the universe first, but everything in life is timing. And back in '97, I spoke about being being a part of the Pierre the Puig campaign, and then being the chairman a year after. And when he went independent, assisting how I could have assisted in that next election. And when he stopped, or when he retired after the 2002 election, okay, that's fine. I never really had interest in politics per se until Mrs. Karen asked me to help her brother. But when I started and when he realized the influence, I think he saw that I had in the Camp Road area, I think he didn't want to let me go too far because he saw me as an asset, and he asked me to run as chairman, which I did. But all of that was for helping her. Now, when I got involved, I saw some things, and I said, okay, no problem. When he retired, I retired. Now, because of what I see in this country today when it comes to politics, and the politicians and the persons who come forefront or at the forefront to be candidates, and some who are elected in previous or past elections, I think that there are a lot that has to change. I don't like the system, the way they select parties, select their candidates. I don't think it's based on that candidate or that person, their worth or their stock, rather than the work that you did in that party and the likability that you have with your fellow colleagues and people that are part of that party, that you become elevated to front line and to be a candidate. And if that happens and the timing is right, you happen to win that election, or your party happens to win that election, or lose, and they would have to form a cabinet, or for the losers have to form an opposition, you're left with the best of what you have. And if the entire lot is to be questioned in terms of leadership, you will be picking out of the litter where, in my opinion, it's not as strong. But
Okay,
someone has to take that
hold
position.
on, Blue. I mean, hold on. Let's jump now. You're saying then there shouldn't be no credit given to persons who worked within the party and bought the heat of the day.
Yeah, I am saying, no, I'm saying this. I'm saying it should not be that alone.
Only that.
It shouldn't
only
be
that.
only that.
It should not be only that.
But if I was working the ground and working the ground for the party, however that looks,
Right.
and now I want to offer myself for candidacy, my track record shouldn't matter for me to get in the candidacy.
Your what shouldn't matter?
Track record in the party.
Track record in the party.
Yeah.
But you're not running the party. You're running the country. You'll be
Running
there to run the
constituency.
country. So what is
But
your
the
track?
party is an organization in the country.
And that's what's
And
happening
does,
now.
and it does national work in the country.
So why you
that doesn't count?
No, listen.
Why you can't run for the area where you live?
Listen. All right, no, let me.
No,
let me-
I said I won't run.
Let me- let- let- let-
I have a problem with
won't
that
be a politician. No, I want to say.
but let me.
I ain't saying this. I won't
No,
get your take
fair
on
enough,
it.
Denczil.
Yeah. What?
And see,
Go for it.
the answer I have for that is this. I could tell you right now, I know everyone to this table, they may not want to admit it, would see candidates and would know people who were selected based on what you're saying, and you would say, Jesus, this is scummy dude. How this dude got here? I ain't asking y'all.
Right.
Or how this this lady got here.
Right.
You know they ain't worth nothing.
Right.
All right? But they are the candidate running, and then if there's landslide victory, they end up being the MP, end up being cabinet. And possibly once you get cabinet or MP, you never know what can happen. You could become leader.
Does a candidate have to come from the area?
No. But a candidate who comes from the area should be first looked at.
Should be first look at.
First looked at. Let me see what you got. And not just a candidate. See, I think it's more than just, okay, you come from the area. No, you come from the area. How well do the people know you? Okay, people know you well. Okay, what is your background in business? It's not just one thing. You understand what I'm saying? And then when you come together and realize, and if it's 6 things you're going to look at, and the fella got 4, it's a good candidate.
So what about the leader who says and I just throw these things out there. What about the leader who says, if I get somebody from the outside, if I bring Denczil into, because I don't know Freetown.
Right.
I grew up in Angliston.
Right.
Then I go on to Seabreeze. I don't know nothing about
Right.
Freetown.
Right.
But boy, we need some objectivity, because if I get Tito, who grew up in Freetown, he didn't have biases.
But I don't understand what you mean by that.
He have
though.
biases because he grew up in this area. He can
What do you? He has biases
He can
to
end up being
who?
tunnel exactly for whatever his surrounding is in that little space. That could result in tunnel vision. Whereas I bring in Carlo or you've been on the area too, but you bring in Denczil who don't know the area. He's not going to be more objective because he ain't got no connection. He ain't got no horse in the race.
Are you saying
I am
if
asking
you
you.
are a candidate to represent a constituency?
Someone told me say blue only can serve one area. I didn't hear it in the street. They say blue. They say blue only can serve one area. That's the area where he grew up around.
And then
That's what they say.
And then
You heard that?
Listen, people will say anything, and I'm
But have you heard that
sure
though?
what
That blue
I've heard.
blue got a little space right here. That's blue space.
I've heard people tell me. Some people
Right.
say that.
Okay. Yeah.
And that is very inaccurate. But here's the thing.
Go for it.
Here's the thing. Again, I'm a man strategized. I believe in strategy.
Right.
I believe in planning. And if you have a big block of your voters, they do it all in America.
Right.
You'll always say, the Democrats, this polling division number so and so is their stronghold. The
Right.
Republicans, this polling division or this area is their stronghold. Now, you cannot deny the majority of the people in Freetown are from that Camp Road and side corners. Facts. All right? I'm from that area.
What is Freetown?
So I'm from that area.
So the most dense part of the constituency is that Camp Road and those.
Yes, people think Camp Road just north to south, but all those areas, side corners and side corners, all the side from the side corner, all that is Camp Road.
That's the majority of Freetown.
Mr. Candidate.
But
start from what-
here's the
No,
thing.
I want him to tell me.
Here's the thing. Tito is one of my constituents.
Right.
He don't live in Camp Road.
Yes, I do.
When I went, you live in Freetown.
I live in Camp Road. It's a Camp Road boy.
You don't live
You live
in
there now,
Camp Road,
man.
man.
You don't live there now.
All right, Tito.
You don't live in Camp
Tito.
Road.
I
thought you live in Chalair.
You live in Chalair.
Like how Sean
Tito
claims
live in Freetown.
He can walk Fox and don't get robbed, but I know he can get robbed. I can walk Camp Road and don't get robbed.
Yeah, you think Sean get robbed if you want Fox? Never about Fox.
Anybody.
Up and down.
I'm the boss. I'm the boss.
But listen,
I can walk
I'll
from
be
the
boss.
top
Kids
of the
ain't in
to the
trouble.
bottom
Here's
and
the
don't get
point.
in trouble.
Here's the point. Here's the point.
I ain't talking to fool.
All right. So
Gunshots.
all of
I feel in blue right now.
all of the constituent, all the part of the constituency where Tito lives. Before the show started, when I walked in, Tito told me I was by his house. I never met Tito's wife
Right.
or kids.
Right.
I always hear him talk about his family in the barbershop and all that stuff, but I never saw her came in or physically. Right?
Right.
I didn't even know that was Tito's wife. But when he explained to me, because I was playing basketball with his son,
Right.
and when I said, "Cry." So he know I've been there. That's not Camp Road. Many people, in fact, every day, whoever say you could understand this. In politics,
Even the boys.
you will always.
No, he been in the yard.
I
They
said
ain't done on them.
They ain't know who he was yet. I had to tell them when I get home.
All right.
See, in politics, you'll always have people
Yeah.
saying certain things about you. But see, I'm a type of person who would say, okay, well, who's that saying that? Are they from Freetown?
Right.
And when you get down to the nitty gritty, everyone have
I know
agents.
me and Monroe ain't been there.
Everyone have agents, all right?
Uh-huh.
And people who will support them or try throw shade on someone if they're not a part of their thing, all right?
Right.
And the thing is that I walk this entire area, and every time I do an area, I put it out on social media. I'm at a billionaire. I am in Murphyville. I am in all these places. So you could look on
Murphyville and Freetown?
you can look on my website on Andrew Blue Johnson, Freetown One's Blue, Instagram. and you will see all kind of areas.
Give me kind of general
And then I can get blue.
Mark out there for
But
me.
I can let him go. I can let him
All right.
finish, and then I can get him in trouble.
Where's Freetown?
Freetown.
That's what I want. Yeah.
Freetown is from Wolf Road and Village Road. All right?
Cool.
Let's say if you're heading to Montague North.
Right.
Wolf Road, to Village Road, North, including all of Montague, and everything west up
Okay.
to at certain parts up to Marquis Street. But beyond Marquis Street, in certain areas, but I tell you where. So north, go straight back to the bridge. All of Paradise Island is Freetown.
Yep.
All right? Now, from Wolf Road, go to Marquis Street. And everything west. On Village Road, nothing east.
Okay.
Polling division number 4 was east. The Boundaries Commission take out the entire polling division number 4.
Right.
All right, and so that's not so you don't go. You don't have any reason to go east at all. Now from Marquis Street to Montrose Avenue, red light. Everything coming east to Village Road is Freetown.
That's Cummersville.
Yeah.
No, Cummersville is not Freetown. I say everything going east,
To the Montrose.
coming east, coming towards
Yeah.
Village
Montrose.
Road.
Yeah.
Mount Royal.
Monroyal.
Monroyal.
That's Cummersville.
No. Cummersville is Centerville.
So from Belton Street, go which
You're
way?
talking about from the 10-minute oil change coming east to Camp Road, you mean?
10 minute oil change
On
coming
Chesapeake.
east.
So
Yes.
we
Yes.
DW Davis and Marquis Street. We go to
That's
the
Wellington
corridor
Street.
of Monroyal.
DW Davis, as far as my information, is not a part of
So
Freetown.
no, I gave you the corridor. So we go through DW Davis corner. We get to Mount Royal, right? And we come back east.
But why we get to Milton Street? Because apparently, what he's saying that ain't
What do you say
ain't.
from I only
From
said because
Mount
we call
Royal.
Monroyal.
So it can't be Monroe then.
So from
Can't
Wel-
be
Not
Monroe.
Monroe. The one where shop was. Sorry.
Madeira.
Madeira. My bad. Why are you calling Madeira? Madeira.
Yeah. All right.
Madeira.
Okay.
My
All right, now we
apologies.
better. Yeah, you,
My
yeah.
apologies.
You threw us off at that Monroe.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Madeira. I want to say Madeira. To
So everything
Sayers Hill Road, like up to where
That's
Sayers Hill
crazy.
Road. It is what it is.
So
Sayers Hill?
Sayers Hill Road.
Sayers Hill. But you know, like when you go to Sayers Hill, it's when you come
It's a wide
down the
fork.
hill, it's a
a
fork.
fork.
Yeah.
So the fork that's left, yeah, you go left.
That's Centerville.
No, all of that is
One go left, one go
Freetown
right. Yeah.
coming east.
Okay.
But the the west side of that
That's Montrose Avenue.
is not Freetown.
That's
Got
Montrose. That's Mount
You
Royal.
see what I'm saying? Go
Got you.
straight to PI.
I got you.
So where?
I got you.
So east of Mount Royal is Freetown, and west of Mount Royal is Centerville.
Got it.
Y'all are part of the boundaries.
So
Commission,
these
But
fellas
if-
come
if he
down
said
Marquis
Say-
Street.
all right, so Sayers Hill-
Cameron Barbershop.
Now, if I'm
I
wrong, if I'm
understand what
off
he's
here or
saying.
there, because I don't have the mouth.
So
But that's the
Sayers
basic
Hill
gist
Road-
of it.
I want to know. I want to learn
Sayers
about
Hill
him.
Road.
I want to learn about how
Oh
big
Jesus,
Freetown
wet
is.
man.
But then that's how we want to
Let me try
understand
and figure
where
how-
his area, his whole, so we can know.
I understand. Be
But
trying to
that's
see
why-
how
I mean, because
wide the area spread,
you take
right?
20 minutes to ask.
That's
You
one
ask one question,
question.
take 20 minutes to ask it.
But that's why he's
I don't
saying-
think the listeners
No.
want to know how wide Freetown
Yes, they want to
is.
know.
No, this
They
is-
want to
yes,
know
they
what
want to
Blue
know.
doing for Freetown.
They need to
but
know.
See,
Wait,
he's saying he in Camp Road. And he's trying to tell you that the reason why he's mostly heavy in that area, saturated in that area, because the base of the
I understand
populace
that.
is in that area. No, you need to know that because a lot of people don't know on that side there.
Where you in?
Only, I got 2 barbershop inside Freetown. And he
Okay.
ain't been there yet.
You in Freetown, right?
But I can get to that. He's go to your barbershop.
You go
So
in
right
Blue
now, what
Valley,
you gotta
Valley.
do, you gotta come to my barbershop at least once.
No,
but hold on one minute.
But here's the thing. And I hold on.
Because he's
Hold
stopping
on,
there yet.
hold
They
on.
got 2.
Hold
He
on.
ain't been in there yet.
Tito, this is what
And he's
people.
got to pass me.
Those who in
Tito.
Freetown know where Freetown is.
Tito,
You know.
this is where people, and this is what people is going to come get from me. All right? No bull skating. That's real talk. An action. Now, I will come and visit your barber shop because you're a friend. I know you. You do barbering. But you're my barber.
Yeah, you don't gotta get cut.
So, right,
got
I can
something
do
about
that.
shop going
But
on.
this is my barber.
Yeah.
I don't give a rat's tail where he lives.
You're right.
This been my barber before politics, and this will be my barber, hopefully, God's will.
politics.
After politics. But I can show some love around to my constituents as
You
well.
won't come to the barbershop to see why.
But
You
I
can
will,
not try
but
to
I will
patronize
come.
my barbershop.
But I just want you to know, not because I represent Freetown,
I didn't
I
mean to
but
cut you
shake up
off.
my. Now I'm the type of person I believe in sharing the love around
Come in the
when it
barbershop.
comes to my responsibilities. And I am responsible
Let's talk
and
about
want
your
to be responsible
responsibilities.
for Freetown.
Let's talk about your responsibilities.
No, the reason why you need to be
Now, let's
focused
talk
on me
about his
is I got
responsibilities.
2 barbershop in Yambro, and he got to tell me now
Let's
when he
talk
becomes
about
the
his
leader
responsibilities.
or he become the membership.
Do you
for-
believe? Let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all believe that Andrew Blue Johnson, as is right now, has any responsibility or any obligation to Freetown?
Yes, he
Yes,
do.
yes, he does.
Okay.
So this is what I'm doing. You
What-
trying the question.
what is this
I have 2
responsibility?
barbershop. You won't let me finish. And I trying to see
Well,
now
Sean,
when you
Sean, hold on one
See,
second.
right now,
I've been,
you
hold on,
inside-
Tito. I've been watching you, Sean, the last 2 shows, right?
Keep on
This
playing.
lotion, this EOS lotion you got, you been buying from Target. You got to
I
leave
don't
that
know,
room.
That's good lotion.
Yeah, that's what he been using. He been using no slop up lotion. He been
No.
using real
That's
good
flea market
lotion.
The views of Carlo Ramsey
That's
does
the
not
flea market.
represent
Nah, just my
necessarily
view.
reflect
I see
the
Denczil
views of
Norton in
everybody
it.
I
else.
wanna know.
I
Denczil
say
Norton
no
in the
lotion.
agreement.
I trying to get to the hard
But
questions
my-
because y'all
man.
want to know how
Because
big
actually I
Freetown
have 3
is.
locations
Yeah,
inside
you gotta
Freetown.
stop. Let the man speak
Let us
first. son.
get to the hard questions.
Right?
You wanna?
I playing plenty.
You gotta ask
Everybody
the
know.
question.
Everybody who
Let
voted
Tito.
Freetown
Let
know
Tito
where
ask the
Freetown
question,
is.
man. Let Tito ask the question.
Ask that question.
Right now, he remember when he moving car and putting
Because we
Yeah.
want to know
And
who
the car busting on the
Andrew
road.
Blue
Yeah, yeah.
We
Johnson
still trying
really
to find
is.
out why he member got the cars busting on the road in the area.
Yeah. He ain't never
he didn't resolve that.
answered. You go try get on the show. Let him talk about your area. Let Tito ask the candidate. Yeah, you stay with this.
How?
You sit small till we call your name. I tired of you. You hush. Cut this mic off. Go ahead, Tito. You ask Blue what you need to
When you
find.
in this area, because someone said today they voting for Blue. So you don't know I the mayor of Freetown. You don't know that, right? Because all the way you hang out there on top of the hill by the bar, all the Joe and Dragon and the whole crew,
Yeah, man.
we all grew up together.
I know that,
I don't
Tito.
be around there.
Tito.
But this my question to you. Because you ain't been by the barbershop yet.
And
How-
I apologize for that.
Yeah.
Thanks,
You,
man.
you
I
got to buy
apologize.
coffee.
Everybody bought that.
Yeah.
Blue,
And I will do better with that.
But listen,
You
right,
please
but-
come by this man
here's the
barbershop.
thing.
You
There's
60% in because I ain't voting for Wayne because he ain't been yet. Right? So here we go.
Don't say he ain't been yet. He been before.
He ain't coming no more.
The only thing I didn't do, listen, man. Don't forget that I didn't paint. I played ball with your kid. That should count for something.
Yeah.
No.
But you didn't know. But now you know.
But that's just it. I don't need to know
So watch
that I
this,
would
Blue.
give everyone the same
How-
treatment with this good
how-
treatment and good representation.
gonna
Not because it's
impact-
Tito's son.
How you gonna impact Freetown?
In this
I
way.
ain't worrying about all this clean up all this bush with the people doing because this new playbook everybody doing with cleaning down the bush and clean up the
Let me
lot.
ask you a question.
And-
Let me ask you a question. Before I came on the scene doing all these type of things, have you ever been seeing these type of things in the level of what's happening
Yeah,
now?
a few dudes do it before you, but not the new one.
No,
not
no,
the one who in now. He wasn't doing it.
No.
No, a couple of them before you, before that.
The key word being at the level.
No,
I am
they-
not
they
pushing.
ain't clean out plenty bush.
I'm not pushing down.
Yeah,
and see, Tito. I find that on the rest of your constituents of Freetown will find that very offensive when
Yeah, I
you
went with
say, no. Let me finish. To say that, oh, you ain't doing that. All you're doing is cleaning up bushes. See, and that's where I'm trying to change the mindset because a clean environment, a clear and clean environment has a lot of benefits. Health-wise, security-wise, just self-esteem-wise with the neighbors seeing it. But you just said that it doesn't make sense. And I'm telling
didn't say
you,
it makes
and
sense.
no,
That ain't what we
you
need.
said voice. The way you were dismissive of it is as if it ain't nothing. I could tell you.
And then I get
I could tell you it's a lot. The people appreciate it, and I can see cleanliness and dignity coming back to our community to you. And for you not to say that, you get me to wonder if you're always in the barbershop and don't go nowhere else.
So here we go. Let me tell you, and I came here to say it on this show today.
Right.
I am so disgusted with this new playbook. This new playbook shows me that people are not thinking. They're just riding a wave, and they're not being creative. I can sit here right now and give you 3 things that would impact Freetown. In fact, you know what? I can get it to them. I can tell you that off air.
Don't tell him. So,
Right?
so listen.
But
Blue,
hold on, no.
Let me
Because
get you a-
the playbook now is cleaning down. Because even the one Slick Rick just reached, with the curly hair, no mustache, no beard, and he fixing pothole and cleaning bush. Listen, this playbook, we've been independent too long for the playbook to be cleaning up property, fixing potholes, and we ain't going down this road where we need to fix this country. Now, I don't have no problem with cleaning down the bush, but that can't be the only playbook. Because all of a sudden, I even got little Charlie on air talking about we're out here in this park.
Why you doing with
and
Charlie?
we're doing the
Why-
work.
why you doing with Charlie
That's
with
my
that?
customer. If you
Why-
don't like my business.
you
My
sound like
point
a
is,
Charlie. You even got
all
little Charlie
them
on
air.
there.
We got Obi Roberts. He on the air. We out here. We're doing the work. We have compounded with it. That can't can't be the playbook in 2026.
I would say that can't be the playbook.
Hold on.
Let
That's
them
the
this the
playbook.
my time.
That
This is my
can't be
time.
the only
It's
play in the book.
So tell me the other playbook they're using there.
So hold on.
No, I want you. But Tito, it's very important. I want you to finish. I
My
want you to finish.
point is, in 2026, this country need opportunity for young kids to be more entrepreneur or coming out of college, and what we can do, people who graduate out of high school, if they ain't going to college. Secondly,
Hold on, thought. Blue. Give us your plan for your constituency.
My plan.
Your plan
My plan.
I think that he got to comment on what Tito just said though about this.
Yeah, we can
this over-
comment and then give us the
this,
plan.
This emphasis on this whole look at, and I've seen what you have done with Clean Up has been amazing, especially
we ain't knocking it.
as an independent. You know what you're doing as an independent is to me is phenomenal. But like Tito just said, it's like everybody now. Like if you have some heavy equipment now, you're rocking and rolling right now, because every politician trying to find you. Declare on this bush here and clear on, and so it's like
but then see, it's a catch-22 though.
All right, y'all, look, y'all. For y'all come at me with different things, give me a chance to respond at least.
All right, before you
so Tito, let me
it's the barbershop.
So
it's the catch-22 to that though. But it's the catch-22 to that, right? We have to be careful that we say that, because when Blue go visit Mama on the corner by Uriah Mark Free, right? And Mama tell Blue, listen, man, I probably be behind me. Them boys in the back, they're selling dope in the bush. And I'm abandoning those. Give me a chance. I need that going. When he walk up the road to the next house, hey, my daughters walk home from school. I ain't trust this abandoned building. I want this breakdown. I want this clear property. I'll be able to see. So even though it may appear like that's the playbook, so to speak, right?
He's not
Let
a member
me
of parliament.
finish.
So
What I saying is, hold on. So what I saying is, we have to be careful what they asking.
Blue ain't get 150 every year to run this area, so we can get a blind.
And that's why I feel that you wasn't being fair to Blue because he is not in sitting
No,
back.
but Tito, Tito, I understand you
Hold on,
giving
I won't
me
finish before I
a
use
little
my
cushion
turn.
to say I don't need
I
a
can give
blind,
you a blind.
but I don't want it.
No,
let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
The reason why you can clear
Let me
that
tell
line
you why,
because you
Matthew.
just reached, but hold on.
Let me tell you.
why.
No. Let me tell you why.
He doesn't want
No,
to.
Let me tell you why I don't need a blind.
Hold on, let me deal with Carlo.
Tito, I'm the
Carlo
guest on the
giving
show.
the politicians
You gotta give me time to respond to
Hold
you,
on,
man.
I don't want you to respond
before
yet.
it go too far.
Hold on, I need to say this because Carlo can get away with his excuse, and he can give these
It's no-
people
it's no
who
excuse.
empower excuse. You can't benefit
But
the last 5 years.
you call Obi name? You call Obi name? Obi
He's not blind too.
Obi just is the first
He's a
time.
he's a part of the BLB.
But this
you
is his
can't
first
be able to
time
last
as a
5
candidate. You
years.
can't say that, though.
And your playbook after 5 years of doing nothing.
You can say that.
It's important.
You could speak to
clear
that.
down the bush.
You
Yeah,
can
but
speak
that
to that
can't
to
apply
city.
to
You
everybody
You're
else.
supposed to clear down the bush.
Bro,
and
let me
fix the
talk it.
pothole.
You can
You're
speak
supposed to.
Yes, and you could
You
speak to
get
that.
150
You could
to
speak
clear
to
down the
that
bush
to
and clear the
sitting
pothole.
politicians. He
That's
is not a
why I give him
politician.
a blind.
Obi Roberts is not
No,
a politician.
I know. Listen. And let me
That's the
tell
playbook.
Tito.
Go ahead.
Now I know. I in your realm, but let me tell you why. I don't want to blind. I ain't looking for it
You know
because
what?
guess what? I stand by. Don't come round in the front line politics if you're broke, because even that 150 or whatever you say it is, the
They
government give you, especially in constituencies like Freetown, where the price of a lot of the people, what are the areas that need help, all right, that need fixing. You let's talk about clean. I already help people with a lot of things, many things. See, the people need help. See, you saying to me, oh, what program? My programs would be more of the same. I am a man, strategize and plan. And you have to start from one place. Start from a position with a goal and plan to move from here to here to here. My voice is getting us cleaned up. Getting us cleaned up, what that happens, that bring pride back. With pride, you can do and stand on certain things because you got that feeling back. And you could talk to the kids. They could see mommy's happy. The environment, the neighbors are happy. Now they could start to do things to help in that pride building or getting it back. See, but you won't go from A to Z after you being around lagging in this A for so long. Business, life, production, and improvement and success do not happen like that. You have to go through the stages, whether you're in business, whether you're in family life. If you and your woman mad and you know you do something, you don't expect to do this and go straight to that. And all is good. No, you have to go through a process to get back to something good. And that's why I decided what I see being from the area, being from the constituency, I could have picked anything. But I said, let me bring integrity and let me bring joy and cleanliness back to Freetown. When I was a boy, we had it. So I don't want to lie about all the other politicians, you know, who may take a break or need this. No, bro. If you broke, I'm not saying that you have to be rich. But what I'm saying is do not be broke or poor coming in to politics.
Let me ask you a question.
Frontline politics, that is.
Let me ask you a question, Blue. Is your passion to being a member of parliament or being a policymaker?
Sorry?
Is your passion towards being a member of parliament where you represent those people in that community, or is it one of being a policymaker?
I don't see the difference. I think all is one and the same. And that just depends on how you conduct yourself and how you perform and act your duties. But all is one and the same. You can't separate one from the other.
No?
In my opinion, no.
I believe that
you're a member of parliament just because.
No, when it's a member of parliament, okay,
listen,
one who focuses on his people in this community, because there are persons who
their
passion
is. But you are a member of parliament. The first thing, if you're running for frontline politics, the thing you're trying to be is that member of parliament. That's it. You're trying to be the member of parliament. In being that member of parliament, you are automatically a policy maker. Am I correct? So and I'm going to answer it in this way, Denczil. Just by you being an MP and hence a policy maker. But why should that stop you from still being a community builder and working for your people?
I believe that there are some persons whose passion is not necessarily that of a policymaker. Their passion is to service their community.
As a member of parliament. See, now I'm trying to be a member of parliament because I have plans in the future to run this country. So in order for me to do that,
all right. So
but even to answer your question,
go ahead.
I policy member and a community man fighting for my constituents. Because see, what you have to understand is before you can become prime minister, Tito, who lives in Freetown, have to first make me the member of parliament.
Understood.
All right? One can't go without the other. I cannot be appointed as the prime minister. I have to first be a member of the House of Assembly, and I must command the respect of the majority of those members.
But I have talked to some whose passion is to service the people of that area, and a lesser passion would be that of doing the elevated policy stuff. And that's why I asked you about what's your passion. So your passion is, you said you intend to one day lead this country.
Absolutely. Listen to me.
So Blue, before you even answer that, right? So you went through the process to get nominated as an African candidate for Freetown. You didn't get the nod. Why didn't you continue? Why didn't you continue to be a part of the organization and quote unquote support them and wait your opportunity? And I don't know.
Wait my opportunity?
Yeah.
What leader waits his opportunity? Leaders lead. And once I realized that I decided that I want to be a candidate and member, but nothing's going to stop that. I tried to go to my party, the FNM, and get that nomination.
So why didn't you run for the leader of the FNM?
Listen to me. I'm not talking about leader of the FNM. The FNM has a leader. All right? So that one is done.
Right.
Now, when you talk about future, my future plan is to become the leader of this country. So I'm not going to talk about the FNM's business and what the FNM is doing now. That's the FNM. I am an independent candidate for the constituency of Freetown and is doing the work for my constituents with my future goal of running this country, whatever that means and whatever time it takes.
So how?
God's willing.
So I know I'm a little younger than everybody else. Every leader of the country has been a part of a political party.
And that's the only way you could become prime minister.
So that's what I'm saying. So your goal is to do it from an independent standpoint.
I cannot be an independent member of parliament
You don't
and
walk
be
the floor
prime
or
minister.
join coalition.
So what do you hope to achieve as being an independent member?
walk me through the process, like how you see
I
it.
don't think it's just to win the
How-
seat
how
of
you see it?
Freetown.
I'll tell you that right now.
What do you hope to achieve as being an independent member of parliament, and your ambition is to become leader of this country? How is that?
I've said,
what do you hope to achieve?
I've said
achieve in
this.
first-
I've said this before on another show. You have right now a government of the Bahamas, which is the progressive Philip Brave Davis and the Progressive Party, and then you have a royal opposition, which is the Free National Movement and Michael Pintard. The PLP is the government. In our Westminster system, the prime minister and the government runs it. All of those, in my opinion, opposition members are independent members. Let me tell you why I say that. You think the prime minister or a FNM cabinet minister or the cabinet of the FNM, PLP will say, man, let me help Tito build this clinic in his constituency in the opposition. Hey, let me help this. You'll never see it and you've never seen it before. Now, if you're crafty enough to make some relationships in the governing party to maybe get a little something for your constituents, you may squeeze that out. So I say that to say this, all of them are just like me. And all of them will be getting that money. I will be getting the same amount of money that the government gives them. That is for the member of parliament. Not because you being a member of the opposition. That's where you are. Independent, or the opposition, or the government. They get that money. But either one of you guys can tell me that what you all know about politics and what you all know about people, especially Bahamian politics, that the leader of the party, the Progressive Liberal, the prime minister, would have Michael Pintard as opposition with any kind of contract or any kind of good work that will make Michael Pintard look good? Absolutely not. So if that is the case, which I think is the case, what make them different from me? In fact, I have more standing because I don't toe the line to none of them right now. I am independent. I will do the work for the people. And if you come to me to try stand me down, you're Christian fellas. I ain't gonna say it.
No, don't say it.
But you can't stand me down. All right?
So
because the people of that constituency is what, and the people of the country is who I fight for.
So in your decision to go independent, is your decision to go independent to prove to either parties is that it's to prove to the Free National Movement.
Huh?
It could be either. It's to prove to the Free National Movement or the PLP that you are a man of influence. You are considered a leader whom the community looks up to, who wants to be represented, who wants to be their representation.
I can double back before you. Don't answer that. I won't go back. What happened in the selection process for the candidate for Freetown in the Free National Movement? Were you outvoted? Were you?
No, I didn't get the voting process.
You didn't get to the voting process. I think as I said before, you get to your question.
Yeah. No. I went through all of the candidates training. I went to everything that a candidate should go through. And then after you go through that, then some things has to happen within the party.
You have laser focus right now. So obviously this didn't just happen overnight. Yeah. How long was it known within the party, if you can't answer this, how long was it known within the party that Andrew Johnson intends to offer himself for Freetown?
Would have been by late April, early May
of last year. Okay, good. So that was established.
Yeah.
Was there any persons in the runnings of?
June the latest. I can't remember. I have to go back to my notes, but I'm sure it's not past June.
Okay. Were there any others working the ground at that time within the party, working the Freetown community?
There had been a couple of people walk through the committee. The community, maybe 8 months before I even decided.
Okay.
Ms. Michael Bonnet Ellis, Heather Hunt, I think Geraldine Lewis, even a dear friend and good lady of mine.
Yes, no.
I think she even walked through because she's trying to. Then a Maury fella, he's the chairman of the Boaters Association, or whatever. I don't know him personally.
Right.
But
Okay.
they had gone through, and half of them had looked at them and what have you. And the bottom line is, a decision, in my opinion, was not met.
So you never got to a vote.
I never got to a vote. Because when I met with the leadership,
Right.
and I stated this publicly, what was said to me is that I came too late. The decisions had already been made. They like this person.
So why put you through all the training?
That's a question you had the leader on here a couple of times.
If I had known, I'd ask. But I've been asking you.
And that's something I don't know.
But everybody went to the training. It wasn't just.
No, but if it was too late, why put them through the process?
And some other people came around after me, eh? Listen, man.
So hold on. No, that's a big deal. We got that's a big deal. People want to know
yeah,
this.
so
It was known, and of course you said at one point you were the consistency chairman.
No. But I said back in '97.
I understand that.
Yes.
I'm saying so you're known within the consistency.
No, I've not been in the
That's what I
constituency.
mean.
But
Right.
however, that backdoor dealing and that hierarchy within the thing, I know one or two, but no, I am not known, wasn't known in there to the level where I could have some influence on them. But they know me now.
But the consistency, did you have support from the consistency itself to say this our man, or was the person just we know this Lincoln deal?
Listen, I am not going to get much more in this. Only to say this.
Good. I only want you to answer what you could answer.
Only to say this.
Go ahead.
That a former chairman of the constituency,
Right.
who was an active member, wanted me. It was only till I started to come and do some things, and I took about 3 weeks after me being active in the community. All that other meetings, and that was before I decided to be active in the community. The community. At first, for the first month and a half, it's just me talking and going through the process, candidates training and all this other stuff. But when I finished the candidates training, what was the last thing? And I was trying to get it for what next. No one said anything to me after 3 weeks of me trying to reach out. Nothing. So I said, okay, bro, you do what you do best. Go to the people. So I didn't think anything was wrong of me doing what I had to do, because if it was an issue, you could have called me in a long time.
Right.
So
What does go to people mean? When you say go to people, what that mean?
I started campaigning. I started walking the streets.
Got you. Okay.
You understand? And one thing led to the next. Every week, up to the third week, every week, bigger and bigger, of me getting my information out there, getting the people galvanized. And then, now, my first walk in the constituency of Freetown, I walked with the current chairman of the constituency. And the second round, for whatever reason, because I'm still trying to be the F&M candidate, they didn't walk. You think the current chairman would have walked with me? Another committee member wanted me and introduced me to the current chairman and two other board members, constituency board members. And far as I'm concerned, they like me from their own mouth.
Right.
But just like anything, when other people become involved and when other people would see that, hey, hold on now, this fella look like he gained some traction. And if I am not their guy, then of course things happen and we are here where we are.
You were once chairman, right?
Of the Shirley constituency.
Right.
Of
Were there any persons that showed up back in them days and wanted to offer themselves, and you said y'all ain't ready or y'all chose it?
Yeah, man. One of the big people, my second in command at that time, back in 97, now she's a consul rep for the BLB. She gone a long time.
Right, but she didn't get the nod.
For what?
Did she ever put herself forward?
Right. Did somebody put themselves forward when you were chairman, and who thought they could have gone there, but you said as chairman or your team, whoever the team looks like, said
No one contested Pierre Puig
Okay.
back then. No.
Because I just get into the point of
I wasn't chairman up to the 97 election. I was chairman like a year out, maybe 98.
Here's what I
But he
leaned
went independent in 2002.
Here's what I leaning towards. I leaning towards that what happened to you in the party context has possibly, arguably happened to many others.
Oh, I
and
don't know.
Possibly had you been in the chair as you weren't, so it's just hypothetical. Had you been in the chair as a chairman or whatever the case is, you may have had to have done the same decision for somebody else.
Here's why I see the whole process when it comes to selecting, and I use that word intentionally, selecting a candidate, because you would have, and I'm sure it happened in all parties.
Sure.
There are always the rules. Here are the rules.
Right.
But although they are the rules, if one person is in charge, that rule book will only play out how that person wants that to play out. That's facts. So if anything goes contrary to what that person wants or who that person wants, the members will find a way to make it legit, legal, or what it is. And that's life. We can't go around that, and I'm not going to explain. That is how things work. I don't like it, but that is the life we live in.
Did you leave sour or you left saying, I got to do this?
No,
was it a
man.
sour leave or was it a...
Listen, the short answer is no. And me being the person who I am, I don't keep enemies.
Right.
I do not have hate, anger, bitterness in me. That is not a part of my makeup. Because even if I would try to be angry, I can't. That's why anyone who ever had any kind of interaction with me, even if it's we didn't have a good exchange, they will know that is that.
So, Blue, when people bring up your past as a hindrance and why they shouldn't vote you or shouldn't take you serious because of your past, how do you react to that?
My past is my past, and right now, in politics and in the country, I look at my past as being something, especially for the constituency of Freetown. I look at it as being something that someone could look at in the inner city or in the entire Freetown who may be struggling as a young man, a teenager or a young adult, and may have gotten themselves in some issues before, and would look at me and say, you know what? All is not lost. If Blue could overcome all these things and now trying to run to be the next member of parliament of this great constituency of Freetown and talking about running this country one day, let me get myself together. Now the key is, I must add this, the key is stop now, whatever it is you're doing, and don't do it again.
It's more than that now. It's more stop now and don't do it again. What are your plans, knowing that there's parts of Freetown that have these kind of young men? What is your plan to help them to get on the right track? What is your plan to help avoid them from falling back into the trap? You just can't say, hey, stop now, don't do it again. What is Blue plan? If Blue wins Freetown, what is your plan with the majority of your constituency, right, in Freetown and the inner city? What is your plan? Like, what is your plans?
Listen
I don't know why
to
you
me.
want to answer that question.
Listen to me. Listen to me carefully.
Who live out west? You don't know what's going on, yo.
That's it, man.
That's why he's
Listen.
waiting patiently to ask a question, but you want to jump the
Man,
line.
let Blue answer the questions for heaven's sake.
This question,
You answered me wrong.
this question that you ask is not an easy one.
This guy can't be serious.
No, this is real talk. Now let's get serious on it.
We're talking about Sean.
This one is not an easy one, and I do not have the answer for that. This is a national situation. We all, as a country, have to come together and put our minds together. One man cannot do it. The parts that I can do is continue talking to the young men, continue leading by example, continue cleaning up the community, continue helping where I can help. But if anyone come and say that they have the answer to this problem by themselves, they're liars. And they are only saying these things to sound good, to be politically correct, and to be nice. I don't have the answer.
Tito, ask the question.
But I will not stop in trying to get a place where I could get the guys thinking, changing their mindset.
I have another question, but Tito say
Go ahead, Tito.
I asked a question wrong.
Ask it wrong.
So ask it the right way then.
So the question would be is, how are you going to impact Freetown if you was to win and be the MP for Freetown? What are your plans other than cleaning a bush? And
Tito,
fixing
I don't
potholes?
like that. I don't like what you're saying. That's very dismissive, very disrespectful, and you should stop.
That's fine. But I
And no. See, you sitting at this table on this microphone. You are a constituent. You have that authority, and that's fine. But until you get your ass out that chair and walk,
we can't do this thing.
sorry,
Yeah.
until you get your butt out that chair,
I love it.
all right, and,
love it.
and walk this community
I love
and
it.
see the changes that, as you say, only push clean and bush, that's doing for my community of Freetown and the people of Freetown. I doubt you would have that type of attitude. Now, you said to me, come to your store. And I said to you, I would come. I'm saying to you, walk the streets of Freetown other than your neighborhood.
So
Do
you don't
that
know
for
me,
me.
right? Because you only see me in the barbershop. But unlike you, I've been doing community work. I've been doing it for a long time, working with kids, working with younger men. I ain't talking this because I just put in question to you. Right?
And I don't doubt that.
I've been community.
I know you the football. I know what you all
I
these
have 3
things.
boys and a girl. I have 4 kids.
Right.
But people who don't know on the show,
Right.
I've been doing community work.
And I know that,
I can
Theo.
jump up right now and show me working with kids every Monday and Wednesday. I've been going to the boys' school, putting in work. I've been doing that. So I just put the question to you because this
No,
song
I am not talking about
so
your
when you
question.
Say, get up
I'm
and
talking
walk,
about the
I've been getting walk.
dismissive.
I want to
but
run
Theo,
for Freetown.
the thing
And
I have.
was told to step down and don't run for Freetown
Theo.
and let this thing happen.
Theo,
but
but-
Blue jumped up. I say, you know what? Blue come in. He might have a better way on working this.
But
so
Theo,
I
the
asking
problem
you now,
I have with you and what you're saying, not with you, you're my friend. The problem I have with you saying is the dismissive way. For me, that's what I'm thinking.
That's
I
fine.
feel that way. I don't know about that.
Yeah, that's fine.
For you to say, oh, you're only pushing man bush. And I know what I've done in that community and the result and the pride that is coming back from these residents based on, as you say, I just pushing bush. That's why I say that's very dismissive to my people of Freetown.
Because my people in Freetown, they have a problem too. Because you push the bush down, they put more dick back there.
But
they need a better pride.
and that's
So
why
I'm
I'm
saying to you-
saying bring pride back. And what I do, I monitor these areas. I monitor every area I push down. I'm getting the community or the residents in the area to look out for the environment. And so we had people put things back on 1 or 2 of the properties, but I caught it the very next day because every afternoon the properties are being monitored. So where I see a problem is where these fellas who come in the past just to push down a little property here and there to make it look good for politics and don't check. No. I take pride in doing what I'm doing. I am all in to my community and I monitor and I talk to the neighbors to let them know, keep your eye on this, let me know if this happened, let me know if that's happened, and it happens. And what I would do, I would still remove what they put, but I would do a video and I would talk to the community.
I see the video.
And I would talk to the community and tell, listen, man, to what I said
see you around
before.
with the guy
You
doing what
don't
I
come from the day to go straight. It's a process because we've been living a particular way for decades because no one really pays attention to take us at heart. And I'm talking
I have
about
another
all
question.
leaders.
So I've been here for
let me-
42 years.
let me get one.
I still ain't get the question. The answer, I ain't
So,
get the answer yet.
so Blue, you have
Because you don't get the answer you want because I don't know what you
but
think.
you're going to represent me. So I'm saying to you, I've been here for 42 years. And all the people been in, they talk the same good talk, but I haven't seen none.
I don't talk.
impactful.
I don't talk.
I haven't seen
Everything
none
that comes out of
impactful
my
every
mouth
time.
I think-
is
So
action
what
based.
are you gonna do if
Action
you live in
behind.
Freetown? What are you gonna do?
A lot
Give
of
me
the.
just one idea you're gonna do
But-
to
but-
impact
but
Freetown.
Tito.
And now, let me Blue did say he has a strategic approach. He says he's going to begin with bringing pride back, correct, to the community.
100%.
He said that's what we can do. Begin with that. That's the strategy. You can start with that, and then build. And I didn't hear what was I don't remember what the next thing you said. You said you're gonna start with that whole idea
Listen.
of bringing pride back to the community.
Yes.
Now I wanted to pause there a second because when this rude young man was saying about why we defining the confines of the community of the constituency, that this is why I asked that question. He thought we just asking things because we just don't want nothing to say.
Because he ain't paying attention.
Because my thing is, okay, that approach is necessary in certain parts of Offa Camp Road, whatever the case is. But your constituency is very vast. What about those other areas?
If you don't need no.
What about those
listen,
other communities?
listen,
what
listen.
about Paradise? What about
There-
some friends of mine that live in Paradise
let
Island?
me tell you. Let me Paradise Island, right? All right. Let me talk to
Not just there.
But no.
All over.
Let
All
me
over.
talk to Murphyville.
Outside of Camp Road
Let
area.
me talk to Murphyville,
Go ahead.
right?
All right, I'm from the area.
Let me talk to
Murphyville.
But let me talk to other
Off of Cedar
areas.
Street.
What's
Yeah.
not Camp Road?
What's Murphyville?
Offer said the street.
Murphyville, you know where the old city market is. I think it's
Yeah,
the government
in the
back
back
there.
I got you. Okay.
All right.
Got it. Yeah.
Now-
That's a good example.
Now,
Good example. Yeah.
what I find, and it ticks me off every time, Denczil, people could ask for some man blue, see if you could help with some speed bumps, because these people, see if you can have it paving the road, see if you can have it the street lights. That is government. I can't go on the BPL light and go plate wires and get an electrician to do things. And when I hear politicians say, oh, I got this light on, or I fixed this road, you ain't do a thing. Me, you, all of us pay taxes. For you, that should be something that's done automatic. And for you, for a constituent to have to say that, man, I want my MPC if he could get this road paved or this pothole, I cry shame on the government, whoever is the government, because these things are what we are paying for. Now, if we don't have the money to do all of the roads, come publicly and say, look, yeah, we could get you. Just like how I tell people, you come to clean this, I say, okay, I can't do everything, but I can't do one time. So, although I doing 10 properties today, these are people who came to me a month ago. So the one who come to me will be 3-4 weeks later. So every week, but I'm doing something. Government, tell Murphyville, okay, we see you. It ain't our time because only certain resources we get in this budget thing up, but we could get to you. But no, these things go 3, 4, 5, 6 years, nothing. That to me is ridiculous.
So what you're saying in those other areas is that their complaint is government services. For most of those areas.
For the most part. And then. All right? And I don't know why these politicians be playing around. Oh, you let's look at Paradise Island. With the greatest respect, most of them don't even want to see me come knocking to the door. They ain't got time for that. Let me see what you're doing for the people in the other areas of Freetown. That's what I try to say to these people. I always say a better, a good, a safe, and a productive Camp Road is a better Freetown. Period. All right? Yeah, it sounds a good sound bite. Oh, what about a PI? A lot of those people live in gated communities and what have you. And I can show that's the reason why I have all these numbers. That's the reason why I would put things on social media for those people
So they can see what
who
you're
I can't reach.
Right.
See what I'm doing. I'm reaching you one way. The ones where I need to touch,
I got
I
you.
go and touch.
I got you.
That's
Great,
that's strategy.
Great, Carlo.
My thing is, if you are a representative, right, of a constituency, Nassau is it's 21/7, right?
Hold on, let me cut you off, Seth. What the name of this water? I can't see.
Alkaline, Bahama.
No, what the name?
Bahama,
What is the name of this
Bahama
water?
purified drinking water.
What's the name of this water, Sean?
This stubby?
This look like some blue. Everything
blue
is
water,
blue.
man.
Everything is blue. Sorry, go ahead.
No, that's fine. So even though, right, and that's my thing. Even though you mentioned that you can't go on the pools and the paving of the roads and the speed bumps is government responsibility, it's still your
That
responsibility.
do not mean I cannot do a little something.
Not even do
but
something.
certain things I cannot touch.
But I not see, here. Let me
I ain't
finish.
lie.
Let me finish.
I can sell my ideas. I'm not
Sure.
doing this.
I ain't even asking you to touch them, right? Not yourself physically, but you should be the person. The representative should be the person to communicate these things within the government.
And I do that all the time, and I've gotten things done.
Yeah, but see how you have said that. You didn't make it seem like, okay, that is something that
Yeah, but I just did just now.
Yeah, because I had to prompt you to say
No,
that.
you're not the prompt.
Yeah, 'cause
that's how conversations happen.
Yeah, but-
you say things, certain things come up, and then you produce. I am not a machine where I have things. See, this is not a scripted guess here.
I agree.
This is guess, answer question by question. I may miss out something,
Right.
because it's a nice show, a nice seated show, but I just got to it.
Okay,
let's go on. Let's
All right,
go on.
fair enough.
Let's go to the next step of your strategy.
What's up?
After we what you're doing, the cleaning up. And let me just say this on the air. We've
Push it
all
down, push it
noticed
down,
what
side
you
of
would
the
have
road.
done with City Markets is amazing.
Let me.
So let me you
Yo, I like what we doing, and in some cases I don't like what we doing
Stuttering? Why you stuttering?
because
I just would
there's a lot of things,
Why
and
touch the water? What?
I think it's also I think we're not being fair to him in a certain vein because there are some things there's some things he could say he chooses not to say because in his camp that's not what his campaign is about. Because I could tell you about some things that Andrew Blue Johnson is doing that goes beyond pushing down bushes and cutting down trees.
But we've already established
Where was
that.
that game?
No. I'm talking
Why
I'm
you-
just talking about what Tito said earlier.
Why you mixing up the words?
Backtracking
That's
what
20 minutes
Tito
ago.
said. No. But I
But you
think
know what's so crazy? Your vote ain't gonna help him. Your vote ain't gonna help him.
I vote-
I'm responsible
I'm
for 6
not
votes in my
talking about
yard and
voting.
maybe even more.
I'm not
I have
talking about
250
voting.
clients that come
I'm
through my
ta- I'm
barbershop.
talking about-
What
I'm
you saying
talking
don't
about-
matter.
I'm
My
talking
point
about
is,
painting
I
a
wait for Blue
picture.
to answer my question.
And Tito,
Because my vote matters.
Tito,
'Cause you saying you remember what I say. What
Tito.
I say is important because what you say ain't gonna matter.
Tito.
You engaged in no division.
Tito, let me.
And you
let me.
vote PLP no matter what.
Let me.
I the only swing vote in here.
Yeah, let me
who
say-
can vote for Blue who voted independent before.
Tito.
I'm no PLP after them or no one else.
Tito.
If Blue
COI, boy.
making sense, I will vote for Blue.
Tito,
DOI,
Tito.
I look like DOI.
Let me say
I
this.
know one thing. I wait for Blue to answer this question.
Let me say this. I already answered the question.
No, you didn't.
I did not answer it how you.
No,
like.
you wouldn't answer the question, Blue.
But I answered.
said when
But
you
let me
win, what are
finish.
you gonna
Let
do
me
for
let me
$3?
finish. Let
You
me
will never
finish
answer
it.
that.
Let me finish this deal. This is what I would say. Hold on. This is what I would say to every door I knock on, every person in the constituency I knock on. And now I'm going to say it to you as a constituent of Freetown.
And a business owner with 2 shops. Make sure that's important.
And a business owner with 2 shops.
Yes.
Sorry. And a business owner with 2
on
shops.
both ends of Camp Road.
On
One
both
end.
Camp Road.
on both-
The very club you like.
on
I've been
both
my whole life.
on both ends of
Both ends
Camp
of Camp
Road.
Road.
Now, here's where you can see, if you would have eyes to see, a person who is a candidate in Andrew Blue Johnson, an independent candidate, who is different from the rest that came before me. I say that to say this. I would say to every candidate, at the time of election, if you feel that based on what you have currently and based on what was there before, if you think that Andrew Blue Johnson is doing the work for the community, is doing things different that they never seen before, and you are satisfied, then I ask you, when that time comes, cast your vote accordingly. If you feel I'm the man, cast it. Now, if you do not think, and I want this to be heard by all of the Freetown constituents, just how Andrew Johnson roll, and this how Andrew Johnson is confident in his character, his principle, and the work he's doing for his people in Freetown. If you feel that my answer does not work for you, you cast your vote accordingly.
I have a question. That's a question you had before I was interrupted. So listen to you, Blue. You seem like you have a lot of passion for the people of Freetown, right? Just say you do not get the nod.
Give me one of them gray
Right.
water.
let's say you don't get the nod, right? If you don't get the nod,
What the name?
Blue. Alkaline blue. Alkaline blue.
if we don't get
Listen,
the
man. Denczil, you gotta agree. Everything is blue, honey. Come on, man.
Go
Sorry,
on.
go ahead.
So
Everything's blue.
if we don't,
Come on.
as an independent candidate, not running for either party, but if one of the candidates from one of the major parties wins that seat, does Blue Johnson walk away and leave everything, or does he try to walk hand in hand and still assist the people within the community with the sitting member of that constituency?
The thought never arises in my mind. Andrew Blue Johnson will be the next member of Parliament for Freetown.
All right, let's move.
There you go.
Let's move something else. If you were in the governing party, not PLP, not FNM, governing party, whatever that party is, what cabinet portfolio would you prefer
When?
at any point? If you were part of
If-
a government party,
if-
not any government party,
if-
and you are a member of
If
parliament,
I am not the leader of said party,
right,
whatever that
right,
said party is,
right.
I wouldn't want anything until the leader of that party said Andrew. Because if I am in that party and I would have to trust the leader, if he could not see my work and see where I will be best suited, he would not be fit to be that leader. Now, wherever that leader decide to put me, I would look at it and I will make a decision based on that. I don't like hypotheticals. I don't make decisions based on what ifs. I plan and I produce based on my plan. Anyone who knows me, no, I don't do that type of stuff because you never know what the circumstances is at the time in your life and at the position or the appointment that would be suggested. You wouldn't know what I may feel today. I may not feel tomorrow.
Man, Blue, you reading into it too much, man.
Yeah, I think you
Blue, you reading into it too much.
deep with
That
that.
you are reading into it
Denczil,
too much, man.
right now,
Denczil, let me ask
hold on,
you
let me
asked me
say
a
this.
question.
Let me say
You
this.
asked me a question.
Right.
I gave you my answer.
I got you. Now-
You cannot tell me. You can say it, but I don't. I think
you
I
have the
gave
right
you
to feel the-
my answer.
Right. Okay. Yeah,
So now you could come back with a follow-up. That's fine. But you
coming out.
can't tell me I cannot answer the way I feel is appropriate to answer a question.
I want to. If I said you said your words.
Right.
Your intent is to be leader of the country.
Yes.
Right now, you are a first-time candidate for consistency.
Yeah.
Right. So there's quite a bit of space between
A major gap.
between here and there. And on this journey from here to there, there can be some stops along the way. However that works, and that's why I left it open because we don't know what the Lord have, how that can work, how that can manifest. We don't know that.
Yes.
So based on your answers now, you have no preference, no passion area, no passion ministry that you'd want to serve in.
Again, I hope to be the leader of this country at one point.
That's it.
Listen to me. I hope to be the leader of this country at one point.
And you here.
And whatever happens in the meantime, I will deal with that on a case-by-case basis. I do not talk about what if I get it, because again, what I may feel now, passionate about, one thing is for certain, whatever it is, it will be for the betterment of this country. What portfolio it is, I cannot say right now, but I know whatever decision I make on whatever it is, I will do a good digging a job.
Okay, one more question.
Sure.
If you are prime minister, that's also hypothetical. Because you just not my hypothetical situation.
But all the questions got to be hypothetical.
All hypothetical.
All questions have to be
let's go back
hypothetical.
to this hypothetical situation of you wanting to be the leader of the country. What's the vision you have for the country? What do you want to do?
That will be at a time when I become a leader of a party. I don't talk about what I have my plans, I have my goals. When things line up, then I will act accordingly by how things line up. I'm not talking about a pipe dream. That is a goal of mine. And when things lined up and the right persons are a part of my team, then we will come together because we all know this country needs some things. So I'm not going to say now. We all know because I right now, I'm an independent candidate who've never seen the halls of parliament. So for me to say that I want to do this and that and that. Man,
Let
listen.
me ask you another question. What's your thoughts on the redundancy initiative that just went down in Grandmama the other day?
No thought at all. Focusing on Freetown. We'll deal with that later. Let Freeport take care of Freeport. I'm not the Prime Minister yet. I am focused on Freetown. Let's get that clear. Before I become anything, I have to be the member of Parliament for Freetown. It's Freetown which going to take me there.
So is there any plans for the St. Anne's Clinic that's in Freetown?
Plans for St. Anne's Clinic in Freetown?
And that's the clinic in Freetown?
Annestown. You mean
Annestown? Sorry, Annestown Clinic.
What you mean plans? What
It's
kind
like-
of broad? Man, you all over the place.
I'm all over the place.
Someone give you these questions.
And I even in my phone. Because
Man, someone gotta give you these questions,
I asked
man.
you about Freeport. You say you went over Freeport. So I come to Freetown. I come to Freetown.
listen,
I come to the
listen.
clinic within the constituency.
Listen.
I
All right, let me-
that's the clinic. That's the clinic within the constituency.
I have 5 minutes left, so let's
Ask the question.
Yeah.
What is it?
I had wrap in 5 minutes.
How do you? That's the current.
Look at you
the
reading
current.
off
no,
the question. Oh, Jesus.
The current
Look at you
state-
reading off the question.
the current state
Why you
of
looking at
the Senate of
tell
Annestown
the
Clinic.
person that gave you that question.
Friend, you see,
I am dealing right now
She's sitting
with
right
the
there.
people in the household of Freetown. Don't throw the phone away. I get you read.
I was
But
sitting
tell
there.
that person who asked you that question. It's a good question. And guess what? I need to know some more of what's going on at the clinic before I can answer that. How's that?
Fair enough.
All right.
Yeah.
This is being powerful today. This is being powerful today. Kenyatta for Sean Taylor.
You on this one?
Wow, he's on his phone.
No, he's scrolling. No, Tito, Sean is scrolling.
Y'all shut
But
me
my
up, or
boy
y'all
here
say
was
no more
reading.
questions.
Friend.
I have no more questions.
My
today.
glasses
I
ain't-
have no more questions.
glasses
today.
ain't
Every
even
time
on.
I try and talk, y'all shut me down.
That's
So
true,
y'all
Sean.
go to Tito, y'all
That's
go
true.
to Carlo, and y'all end the show.
They look like they come ready.
Yeah, they gang up. I thought they got.
But how did I do? How did I do? How did I do with them though? Be honest.
You was blue.
Oh,
You was blue.
lion,
Oh.
lion boy.
What?
Freetown lion ain't never scared.
Someone-
I waiting for Blue to
See,
answer this
that's-
question.
Someone
That's
asked
the
online.
thing.
Someone asked online. What are your plans for the mental, alcoholic, drug addicts in your constituency? That's somebody asked online.
I mean, that's all the bombers, man. Yeah, we will.
Why did you do that? You want to do that, or you want? There's another one somebody asked.
Man, I think it's because we need some. But it's just work with the agencies. Terry Miller down at Bosch, Bombers Association for Social Health. I'll work with these type of people, man. Just see what they have and what they've been doing before. See, I don't know what type of strategy and policies you've been using. I was never part of that. Now, all of these things, and I like information. Once I get these information, I use my God-given discerning spirit and my strategizing and my leadership skills to make something great or come up with something. But you're asking me questions. I didn't bring not you, Denczil,
Right.
about everyone else, a bunch of, a whole folder with a bunch of possible questions that I don't have the information for. Too. Now, when I become leader, I will have all that information. All right? Because I will be there where all of that, and I will be asking for it. Give me the details on this. Give me the details on that. Because I want to know it, and I want to see how best we can make this work.
This is another constituency. So this is another constituent. You want to get to
Yeah, man.
question?
Yeah,
Okay.
man. Go,
All right.
Denczil, do your thing.
All right. Monique asks, what about all these Chinese liquor stores that have such a negative impact on our young men? Any plans for that?
All right. Whether see the Chinese, Jamaican, Arab, Egyptian, whatever business, they are legitimate business in the country because they have a business license. Let me just say that. However, I do not. No, let me say it differently. I will be promoting and trying to assist or try to get banks and governments to assist Bahamian businesses. I don't like see because my Chinese brothers and sisters, my Haitian brothers and sisters, my Jamaican brothers and sisters, hey, I love you dearly, but I don't like you coming in my neighborhood and setting up shop and making them. Me personally, I don't like it. Now, would I make government policy I don't know yet. I need to see all the details of how many of y'all have businesses in these communities. All right? And what advantages y'all have on the local population in terms of if they want to get into these businesses. And I don't want you to compete with them, or they can't compete with you or against you fairly. Because if you come in with because of your culture and the people who work with you to assist you and give you capital for you to succeed, I got to do that with our people. But however, our people, you got to be qualified and it got to make sense. Because I don't want you to think that I come to try to give you some money to set you up and I know you can't balance your own flipping life. No, I love you, but there's science to my madness.
Gotcha.
All right?
All right, there's another question there. Someone asked, this is the last question. I think we got to go. Last question. Someone asked, this is a resident of Shirley. I said, what about the Shirley neighborhood? What are your plans for that area, for the neighborhood of Shirley?
Boy, when I walked to Shirley, I've seen, because when I walked in 97, most of these...
What is Shirley? Just so the people can know who listening.
Shirley...
What's considered to be Shirley?
No, Shirley is not a constituent. That's an
No, I know saying the area in Freetown, what is considered to be Shirley?
The same way, I lost my train of thought. Sayers Hill and some of that area and all that, all right? And so what I saw is a lot of homes when I campaigned in 97 were nice homes.
And now
Did
they
not
run
right down.
Yeah, a lot of people
And
now.
talk about run down, not just in the Shirley area. I want to commission the government to all of these properties, find some way to find out who are the owners. And a lot of these properties are all tied up through courts and family fighting on. Do some plan, do something, government. Take it away and give it a market value, because you're trying now to build up this country. And in Freetown, we have a lot of good properties, you know. But there are a lot of dilapidated, broke down, run down homes that are all tied up. Let the government do a program or an exercise to legitimize it, for lack of a better word, and make a structure where we're gonna take control of all of these properties. And even if we resell them to qualified people, we're gonna pay. And if we can't find documents to who owns it, we're gonna take it.
Let me ask you this, back to the Shirley area, this area, Shirley, and even this area, especially this immediate area here. We get out, play cue music, commercial or residential? What do you think? This area, stay residential, or you think commercial?
What I've found in a lot of these areas, this area in particular. Now, tenants and these Bahamians, in the most part. Now, I don't know if our brothers and sisters from Haiti and Jamaica, I don't know if they have all the paperwork. They should. But there are a lot of non-Bahamians that live in these areas. I do the campaign, I do the walking. That shocked the heck out of me. Now, I would like for the government, through immigration, national insurance, whatever agency, to do some checks. I'm not saying raid the people, but go to these homes and knock. How many people live in this house? How many are registered, have the documents? Let me see the documents, or what have you. Because, and not just that, even in Camp Road area. When I say the tenants, in the Camp Road area, I start 7 o'clock on Saturdays. Most of my mornings, 7 o'clock when I start the cleanup program. Especially on a Saturday morning. I would see bus or taxi buses type thing come loaded down with a bunch of, those oil containers, with people getting water from the pump that lives probably 300 feet down or what have you. You know what that says to me? That says that they're renting or they're living in a place that does not have running water. And all of them, in my opinion, are paying rent. So that says to me, you have landlords and you have Bahamian landlords renting to these people. They would not rent the Bahamians.
Without running water.
And what that would mean is, let me tell you something. Theo, if you looking to move, just say if you was renting, and you looking to rent a place with you and your family, and someone go and tell you, Theo, man, I could rent you this, but no running water. You look at that man, you put your Christianity aside for a second just to tell him something. So what that says to me is that, and we need to look at these things. Just set up at the pumps in the morning. Let them when they come in for the water. Some may not even have electricity. Go down to the Ministry of National Works and do a check. Look at all these, do an audit and see who have power, see who have water. And then hold on. We got 4 little homes on this property and no running water. And I see a bunch, now I don't know, just looking at them, I don't know if you're being enough, but I see people. And you got about 30 people or more living on these, something ain't right. I don't care how you slice that cake. Something ain't right. And all it takes is the courage and the commitment to be committed to do these things. This job is not hard work, but there is a lot of work. But a lot of people don't put the work in. And we as Bahamians, we as this country, we gotta stop this foolishness we'll be doing. Smiling up, looking for pump and pageant, talking a little fancy talk to make things look good. And the same thing going on after every election. Same old crap. And but strategically, just set up certain place. We ain't talking about raiding and no. All you do is hang out. And you will see 20 people coming, 4 people coming, all these things. Where do you live?
I think not just Blue, but everybody will be surprised. We have a lot of statistics. We have a lot of data. I don't think people are going to get data. I don't think we ask the right questions, but I think there's a lot of data here that would surprise us. We need to go. Have the data, but we don't take it to the next step. There's a lot of data out there.
Why? Because I think people. One of the reasons. Sorry,
you answered why.
Yeah, but after that,
you said it's hard work. It's not hard work. It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work, and people don't want to. See, we're a Christian nation. You may have an immigration officer or something like that, but they come and have to do their job. But you see a couple of little kids. Oh, let me don't do it because let me don't touch this, because I may break up a family, or I may just. Now, I don't want any family to break up, bro. If we don't do something to maintain our sovereignty and our country, we would be the ones outside looking.
I think that's a good note. I can't get my question the other time. The other time, I ain't music playing, but you play? Oh, then hey, okay, there you go, Mr. Andrew Blue Johnson. Thank you so much, and your madam producer. I've known her face in the family for a very, very, very long time. Give us your name again, madam producer. Santina. So glad to have Santina here with you. You can hit the road now, eh? Well, that's it for the night. You get
Free down, I love you, but man, I got my bad doing it.
Thank you so much, brother. We're seeing the work that you're doing. We're seeing the work, and you're constantly going. Appreciate you, man. And I say that even though I don't live in that area, I have a lot of members who live in that area. I have some of them who are talking online now who live in the area.
Right.
A lot of some family, a lot of family live in the area as well. Right. Up there, 5 pound lot.
I been through that yesterday.
You know Trisha Brown and all those top of it.
That's my baby boy.
Yeah, you know Trisha.
Trisha's my baby. She just tell me you was a pastor.
Absolutely.
But I tell her, that's my baby.
I hear you. All right, that whole crew. That's a good group up there.
Veronique and all everyone. Yeah, man.
That's the people. That's the people. Good stuff. Thank you so much, everybody. Listen, stay safe out there. We're looking forward to see you all next week. We have with us. Who we have next week? We have somebody there. Who we have?
I think we have.
No. No, we have who they say is my lookalike.
Oh yeah, we should have Obi.
Yeah, Obi. We have Obi Robinson next week. So come locked in for next week. We going higher and higher. Thank you all so much. Have a blessed one. We out.
But you can't get higher than Blue.
I mean, sorry. I apologize. We can try to maintain the standard of Blue.
Sound better.
Everybody in the hood know it's good vibes.
Yo, we having a good time. Everybody in the hood and it's good vibes.
Good vibes, good vibes, good vibes, good vibes. Woke up